Yo, welcome back to Hype Npire. I'm your boy Envy.
And I'm your boy Oscar.
Last but not least, your boy Jay.
All right, today's topic we're going to talk about is marriage a necessity in today's society. Oscar,
You
All
with
right.
it?
well, I'm going to go
All
and
right.
pass it. I'm going to
All right.
hand the ball off to Oscar. Go ahead and
I
handle your
got it.
business.
I got it. All right. So, in today's society, I'm gonna say no. Obviously, back in the day, it was a big old thing, with tradition and all that stuff. But I think you see a lot more people not getting married. They just, I don't know. It's not for them. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I'm married, right? So I don't think it was a necessity for me. It was more of a choice for me.
You think not being married is saying something? I think that's what our topic is. You think if you're not married, it's different. It holds a
To
different.
to me, it's just a paper. Like, honestly, like it, it's it's just a paper. I know everybody says like, oh, what about the wedding, the celebration and everything, but yeah, like, to me, it's just a piece of paper. Like, it doesn't show how much I love, my wife, or my significant other, or my girlfriend, or whatever, my soulmate.
What about you, Jay?
Um, in that aspect, it's not a necessity, but I think that is something that our society is missing. And it's not that you won't love them any less, but I think it's showing how much you really love them if you're willing to do it. You know, um, I don't know. It's it's a nice gesture, especially when you have a wedding. Your friends, your family, all your loved ones, everybody gets together to celebrate this momentous occasion, and it's supposed to be a start of a new journey with your new partner. And I know you can be a partner without having that piece of paper, but I think that piece of paper has it holds a lot of weight.
Hey, does it lose meaning then if it's your fourth marriage?
No, because I think it's just a new deal. You don't always have you can always have a new I guess partnership, so you're pretty much just, I guess, starting a new partnership.
The thing that I feel about it is it a necessity? No, because I think people, especially for kids, they get married at a young age and they end up getting divorced because I think they try to play house too much, like too quick, too soon. And let me tell you, just because you make a mistake of getting a girl pregnant or you make that mistake, don't make the mistake of getting married. It's two different things. If you're dumb enough to get pregnant, don't be dumb enough to get married. If it's real, like really wait a while and then get married. Granted, I'm not talking about the money aspect because we're talking about it off camera that regardless if you live with each other or not, you're going to still pay. But divorce is a different thing. People like, yeah, it's not, man, it's a lot harder than you think to get a divorce. It's not nothing that, yeah, I don't want to be with you and that's it. You just separate. Like there's courts and all this and lawyers that you have to do. So for you kids that are playing house, I would recommend just don't get married. Get married until you're like 25. I mean, to each your own. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah.
To each your own. But I think
Or just don't get married at all.
yeah,
Stay with that person. Just be faithful. You don't need a marriage certificate.
and I that's what I'm saying. I think if women or men are doing it to prove a statement that I'm gonna stay faithful, that's not what marriage is gonna do. That's why you really want like girls. If you want to marry a man and just say, "Oh, he's mine, ladies," that's not gonna. The paper and the ring aren't gonna do a damn thing. If he wants to do it, he's gonna do it at the end of the day. So that's not gonna do a damn thing. I just think if he loves you, he'll be with you. He's gonna be your ride or die regardless. You know what I mean? I, for those of you who don't know, I'm the only one out of all three of us that isn't married. But
I
I
love.
did, I did propose to my wife. Well, I call her my wife. That's the thing. I'll always call her my wife. We even before I proposed to her, I've always called her my wife. Like she was my one. Like she was. I knew I was gonna be with her for the rest of my life.
Hmm.
But I just want her to experience, I guess, a storybook of us getting married in front of all of her friends and family. You know, even though we're gonna probably do it in court, it's a little funny, but we wanted to have, even if we did get married by court, we wanted to do the ceremony maybe like 10 years down the road. Because let me tell you, a marriage is expensive. Like a wedding, I mean, a wedding is really expensive. Like, you want to go all out, but I would want to do it because I'd want to do it for my wife. And at the end of the day, that's who I want to make happy. You know what I mean? I don't care about society. Screw them. I don't really care about that. Like I told you, my wife is my ride or die. So I'll do it because it makes her happy. You know what I mean? And making her happy is what I want to do. I just want to go out of my way to make her happy.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, I mean, I know that's what society really pushes. So, is it because you want to or you feel like you have to? I guess that's the question you would ask. If somebody's getting married because they feel that they have to, then you're getting married for the wrong reason. But if you
And
feel like you really want to, I think you should.
and that's the whole thing of what me and Oscar were talking about, the difference between want and need. You want to get married is one thing as opposed to you need to get married. And
Hmm.
getting married should be a want on both ends, not a need. You get into marriage because you need to for whatever reason, doing it for all the wrong reasons, I
You do
think.
like these 90-day
I
fiance
completely
because
agree.
you need to be a citizen.
Yep.
That's one way to do it for need.
No, why? And you know what? Why don't they have a probation, a 2 year probation for marriage, and you can get out? You know what I mean?
They do. It's not 2 years though. It's not 2 years. I think
It's
I don't
like
know. I think
six
it's like
months, no?
6 months or something like that. Yeah, when they
Yeah.
can annul it or something like that, or it might be
What
even less, man.
is
I
that
think it's
like?
like
Is that like buying a car and it didn't work when you left the dealer, or
It.
it
yeah,
just didn't
and
work
man,
for
that
either
I think
either
it's
one of you?
I think it's like you buy a car, it's worse. It's like they give you
Hmm.
less time.
Hey, you know
They
what?
give you more time with the marriage.
No lie. You don't think they should make it a probation if you're, I'm like, again, to each your own, but if you're like 18 and you get married at that age, you don't think you should make it probation to like at least you're 25? You know what I
I
mean?
don't think so. If you're
Um,
young enough to get a job and young enough to get into the workforce, I don't think so.
yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
choice you
I
make.
don't
Yeah,
think
that's a
so.
good.
You know what? You know what they should do though? They should mandate marriage counseling. Marriage counseling, guys.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
advocate.
I-
I'm gonna
if
be
you-
a big advocate for marriage counseling. Get marriage counseling right before you get married.
Yeah, you know
Couples
what? And
counseling.
yeah, I agree with that because I think you should really know what you're getting into instead of just playing house. And I'm telling you, your friends, even if
yeah.
they've been married, maybe you're getting the wrong advice. Like
Hmm.
because
Not
people,
the wrong. Everybody needs to hear different things.
yeah, there you go. And
Yeah.
professional help. I'm saying like you need it on a professional level because you might not know what you're signing up for. Like
Yeah.
you, like me and my wife, what happens, every bad thing stays at home. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're not, I'm the type of person that believes I'm not gonna put it on social media. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What
Right. Right.
happens at home stays at home. So in that aspect, you guys will never know what's happening behind closed doors. So we can look happy all out in public. And granted, I promise you guys I am happy. Okay, but what I'm saying is you can't always judge a book by its cover. So what they're showing you
True.
isn't always what might be true, and you might take in that advice, and they're gonna be thinking like, "Yo, don't," or "Yeah, you should get married," and they're not really happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you invite bad stuff also. Like
You know.
you see people that aren't happy, or if somebody sees somebody that's not happy, it's like, hey, I've always wanted to get with that dude, or I always wanted to get with that girl. They're not happy right now. You know what I mean? It's vulnerability, and you don't want to do that.
I think people are just wired differently, and I heard somebody say this before. Girls, since they're little girls, they have dolls, kitchens, all these little things to almost prepare them
House.
to want to play house. And all guys have is other things and playing games, and they're not taking it
That
serious. So we
that's so
think
true
differently.
because it right off the bat you get your Ken and Barbie dolls, and then you get your house and your car.
Yeah.
Starting off these girls at a young age, and then your little tea
Hey,
parties with the women. That's
hey,
it.
real quick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Quick confession. I played Barbies when I was with Barbies when I was young.
Yo, time to sign off.
I didn't have any brothers. I was like, so out of all the grandkids, I was the only boy. I was the first boy, and so I had nothing but older cousins that were all girls. So they wanted to play with me. I mean, I had to play Barbies, man. Like, I don't know. That's just a quick side note. All right, guys. So with all that said, do you guys think, with all that about playing house and everything, do you guys think that people should move in together before they get married? And if so, for how long?
I don't know, that's a pretty good one, and I think we got to go more in depth in that one. So that's probably gonna be in our next video, you guys. Man, you guys stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
All right, guys, drop a comment on what y'all think.
Stay tuned to check out the clip of our next video.
All right, we're gonna run it off of what we were talking about yesterday. What was our topic yesterday? What's today's topic?
Yesterday's was, is marriage necessary?
And
Is
today's
it a
topic?
necessity?
Oh,
And
should you
today's
live with
topic,
each other?
yeah, today's topic is, should you live together before you get married? And if so, for how long?
Who wants to take this one?
I'll go first.
I think
So
Oscar should have it.
I think
Next video.
you should.
Love y'all. God bless. Peace.
I'm your boy Oscar.
Oh, hold on,
Last
hold
but
on.
not
Hold on. It
least.
barely recorded.
Yeah, it's not come up late. And I forgot what our topic was.
Marriage is marriage a necessity.
All right,
right.
3, 2, 1.
Drop a comment if about. Hold on. Do it again. I'm trying to say what.
I knew when you
All right,
paused.
drop a
it
comment on what you think. All right.
You know, a bunch of diarrhea went into his head when you paused.
Okay. Go.
I'm done. Oscar, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. You're supposed to say 3, 2, 1, so I can go.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.